To work a single crochet, you'll need to start with a slip knot. Insert the hook into the space here and pull up this yarn. Pull down on both strands here, which will tighten the slip knot. Now to work a foundation chain, you'll want to grab the tail of the slip knot and hold the working yarn. Yarn over and pull it through the loop. Like so. Try not to make your chain stitches too tight because this will happen. And that's what a foundation chain looks like. Now to make a single crochet, you're going to insert the hook in this little tiny space here, which is the second chain stitch from the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull it through both loops. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over again, and pull it through both loops. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over again, and pull it through both loops. You may notice I'm having a little trouble getting the hook through the second part of the stitch here. This yarn is not worsted weight, it's actually a sport weight cotton yarn, which makes it a little bit more difficult to work with because, as you can see, it's threaded slightly different than a worsted weight, and it comes apart easily. So it takes a little bit of a twist to get it through the rest of the stitch. This is why I highly recommend using worsted weight yarn to begin. Once you get to the end of the foundation chain, your slip stitch might have slipped. You'll want to tighten that up a little bit so that you don't have a gap. Chain one, turn the work, and begin again. Single crochet in the first stitch, which is this one right here. Make sure you get both loops. Some patterns will tell you to work in the front loop or the back loop, in which case, if it's the back loop, you're working in this loop here. Insert the hook, like so. Oh, I noticed I missed some. Again, use worsted weight yarn. There we go. That's the back loop. You'll notice there's a bit of a gap here. Using the back loop or the front loop is usually for a decorative ridge around the pattern. Oops. To begin your crocheting, I would highly recommend just working on the two loops, making sure you get both loops instead of the back or front loops. And you may notice this stitch is a little bit different on the end here. It looks kind of weird. But if you look, you'll still see the same V shape. It might take a little bit of finagling. I don't know if you can quite see that. But you can still get it through. Important to remember to get it through, oh, I missed a thread, this little notch right here. That is 2 rows of single crochet. You may have to keep tightening your slip knot there.